Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Hyundai or Kia, could be any engine guys, any year. And if you want to know the symptoms of piston slap, what piston slap will cause to your engine, what it does to your engine, stay with us, we'll explain that today. And we'll explain number one mistake, okay, that actually can develop that piston slap. So make sure to stay until the end and we'll explain what it is. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why? Simply because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these absolutely free videos for you guys. Now, if you need to buy any parts, tools for your Hyundai Kia, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tools and supplies from. So with that being said, let's explain what we have specifically here. This guys is a Hyundai Kia engine out of a Hyundai Sonata, but the same engine for instance has been used in more than 5 Kia models, more than 5 Hyundai models. Everything guys, exhaust system, everywhere it says Hyundai Kia. On the engine itself, okay, it says Hyundai Kia here, as you can see as well. Even on head gasket guys, okay, if you look at the head gasket, it has the Hyundai and Kia logo as well. We remove the pistons here guys, and let's explain, okay, what is piston slap, symptoms, and how to prevent piston slap not to happen again in the future. So if you look guys, we remove piston 1 and 2, cylinder number 1 practically, okay, is where, okay, the problem is happening now. So I'm going to zoom in here, okay, and I want you to notice, okay, the cylinder walls, okay. This is guys, okay, the cylinder walls right here on cylinder number 1. You have tremendous amount of wear spot on the back side and on the front side of the engine as well, which is hard for me, okay, to get light through the other one. But you can definitely guys, okay, see, okay, the wear right here. There is grooves as well, and right here as well. Now you wonder why this is the spot, okay, where the piston slap will develop. Okay, let's actually explain that thing now. Okay, you can definitely see it like that. Let me turn this way and see, okay, some right there as well. That simply happens guys, okay, from two things. One of them, you see the piston when it runs, okay, it moves back and forth, because when the crankshaft turns, okay, the piston will need to follow the cylinder. So pistons that are actually not of the right material, sometimes they have defects as well, sometimes they're a little bit softer, will wear out right here. That will develop a little bit of a play. Cylinder coating that's too soft, okay, can do that as well, but you can see on this side how worn the piston is, and that back and forth movement will actually wear out the cylinder, the piston itself, and eventually it will fail, depending when, okay. Some engines can last 400,000 miles. Some, we had a Hyundai Elantra that failed at 69,000 miles guys. Now the symptoms of piston slap, it will be kind of like a knock that will that's actually when the engine oil warms up, it will increase, the car will still run and drive, but with higher RPMs you'll be able to get the knock going more. When you're climbing somewhere or accelerating, the knock is more profound. It sounds different than rod knock, definitely different, and we have a special video that demonstrates, okay, piston slap noise and what it sounds like, so please check it out. Now another thing, if you keep driving, eventually the one thing you can develop burning oil, because there will be flat spot, it will be like an oval, the cylinder, and the piston rings will not be able to compensate for that. You may start losing some power. In addition, the piston can get thin, okay, to the point that it can fail, and that knocking right back and forth can crack a piston. Then it will fall apart, it will fall in the crankshaft, it will get into pieces, you can break engine block, crankshaft, bearings, and you can practically destroy your engine. We had a Hyundai Elantra that we fixed the piston slap. All we had to do, we removed the block, we had it actually resurfaced. We went with oversized pistons that were better pistons, actually really good quality pistons, and that took care of the problem guys. We have special video that explains that, so check it out if you want to guys. Now, how you can avoid piston slap: number 1, change your oil on time. Number 2, use good quality oil. Number 3, make sure the oil that you use, okay, is for your car, okay, meets the requirements. Number 4 guys, when you start the car, especially cold mornings, when it's cold during winter months or even summertime, let it idle for a little bit before you start driving. In winter time, I recommend to warm it up before you start driving it, because when you rev it up, okay, you have more play in the piston because it will be cold, and as a result, okay, and you know, when the material is cold it shrinks, when it's hot it expands, so practically this will expand, the piston will expand, and you have better compression when the engine is warm, and you have less play in the piston as well. So warm up the car, okay, before you drive it. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.